13 years. I was desperate. You feel me? And I was on drugs. So I was really desperate. And I was manic, depressive, bipolar, PTSD, paranoid delusions, all of
the
that.
alphabets.
Yeah, all of that. A through Z.
It's like A,
Yeah, straight up.
you know, they just keep going. But
That led you to it.
No,
When you were on the streets.
that's why I say I ain't never met nobody with a story like mine in ministry, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I asked how long you've been in is because my aunt, you know, she's a pastor, you know, and she's been a pastor for like all my life and more. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm real close to her. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I always ask her questions, and I don't know. It just, like I said, man. What? Been here an hour probably, man. You just sit back listening, bro. You done answered every question that I could have thought that I've thought about and I've asked, and I'm like, man, this dude here, bro.
But you know what, bro? God did that. I don't even know your questions, and I'm answering them. So
That's what I'm
me.
saying. I'm just like,
you feel me? That's the Lord, bro.
there's only one question that you ain't answered, and I ain't even gonna ask it 'cause I know it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying?
By the end of the night, the Lord gonna answer it. I promise you that.
I'm just gonna sit back and listen, you know?
But then this is something too, though. I feel like the Spirit wants me to tell you. Some questions He lets go unanswered. Because He wants you to walk by faith, not by fact. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's things, bro. There's things man is not even meant to know, and by even attempting to know them, we are going farther and farther away from God. You know, the original sin involved man wanting to know more than he was meant to know. You feel me? Because for us, we in our pride, it's like we don't want to trust God. It's like, yeah, I'll follow you, but tell me where we're going.
Yeah, I need to know.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah. Do I gotta take a gun?
Back in the world, though, real talk. Back in the world, who I knew was really the homie or not was based on how they got in the car.
For real.
Because my real ones, if I call, is no questions. No questions, bro. And they're gonna bring the banger off GP. They don't know if we're going to get groceries or if we going to
put in work.
Like they don't know. Yeah. But to them, they're gonna be ready,
just stay ready
in and out of season. You feel me? But you see what I'm saying? The parallel, bro. How it was such a perversion. This is how we're called to be for God. But we'll be it for this raggedy, known to be scandalous social group.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, come on, man. You have to close your eyes not to see what this really is. You feel me?
I was high so long that it was like, once I got sober, I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
For real, this? I was finna die for this?
You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's like what you're saying, you know, makes me think of, take your sword wherever you go, because you don't know what dragon you're gonna slay.
Yeah. You don't know, bro. You don't know what the Lord has prepared for you. You feel me? But once again, see, a soldier keeps his bangers, keeps his armor.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Keeps some accountability, keeps communication with base. Homie, a soldier does that. Why? Because he's in a war mentality, and it don't. That's why you can't take these guys back off from tour and bring them back here and they be normal, because they can't let it go. We supposed to be that way. People are supposed to be having to try to tell us, man, can you, stop. The Great Commission, all right, we get it, bro. Chill out.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's how we're supposed to be. But instead, we got people having to scream and yell and bribe and coax us into doing what's supposed to become naturally, flowing from our heart. But a lot of it, I'm telling you, bro, that's the difference between the church then and the church now is their mentality. Yeah. The Spirit is the first thing, obviously. They had a relationship with the Spirit we don't know nothing about. Yeah. Not as a whole. Yeah, we got individuals who know, but they as a whole collective, the church fell under the power of the Spirit. Yeah. We ain't never seen that. You know what I'm saying? So that's first and foremost. But what it produced in them, bro, was also a mentality. They believed Christ was coming back in their lifetime for real. You see what I'm saying? For real, homie. They really believed that.
That was on a mission.
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
Really think, bro. Really imagine. Do you know how different your life would be if you really believed that? Do you know how different the way you spend your money, the way you spend your time would be if you truly believed he's coming back in your lifetime? That means your mama that don't know him is finna go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers that don't know the Lord are really finna go to hell. Christ is coming back to slay the enemy. He's coming back for war. God is finna make war. Yeah, homie, it's not a game. Just from the fire of his mouth, he consumed them all. It's not that they don't know. It's that they don't believe. They don't believe, bro. And see, this world system is setting something up so cold right now. I always ask myself this question. Like, okay, when the rapture comes, after that, there won't be no believing people here. How is that possible? Because there's a book here. The Bible don't leave the earth. The church does. So, how is it possible, though, that people don't, because there's the unbelieving church will still be here, which means the people who know God's word but just didn't care nothing about it will still be here. So how is it going to be that like people are not going to put two and two together like, yo, this like is real? Alien abduction. That's what it's going to be called. It's already ready. They're ready to go. So if all of a sudden right now lights came down from the sky, a being appeared in the sky, all of these different things, bro, and in a moment people were snatched off of this earth, people would not say that was the rapture. They're going to say, yo, aliens are real and we need to throw the Bible completely out because there's this whole new system. There's these beings and we need to find them out and we need to know what they know. Do you see what's finna come? Do you see what the deception that we're already being prepared for?
And the camps, the martial.
Everything, bro. Everything. This isn't it, bro. Homie, I was there. I remember when the Twin Towers fell. I watched the feds come and snatch families out of their homes and throw them in camps overnight. I saw that with my own eyes, bro. I was living in Orlando, Florida, which is the same place them cats went to train to fly them little things. You feel me? I believe the government knocked down the towers. I believe they used Arabic people to fly the planes. I was living out there when it happened. I was on my way to the airport, finna fly to Brazil, bro.
That cat came over here and went to school and learned everything.
Exactly.
Here.
There was a gang of them. No, there was hundreds of them that did that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Bin Laden, or who's the leader? Saddam Hussein. He came and got all his schooling from us.
We always teaching people how to do something stupid.
I believe it was a demolition, bro. All that stuff.
But what I'm saying is this, homie.
Like
Let's not get off track because the point of this is this, bro. I watched in my lifetime one tragic event on the news live. I saw it live. On my way, I was packing my suitcase. I was on my way to the airport. Obviously didn't go nowhere. And I watched one tragic event and news propaganda in a moment, in one day, produce a situation to where soldiers were able to come and snatch entire families out of their home and throw them in camps, and no one did nothing to help those people because we all perceived them to be the enemy. In one day.
Our own people?
Yes. In one day. Now imagine this. Imagine if they had said that those planes got dropped by Christians.
What they would do.
By a group of see that's the only thing that is kind of like to our benefit that we're so fragmented.
They can't get us all.
They can't really like lump us all together like that. You feel me? Because so you can do that with a Jehovah's Witness. You can do that with the Mormons. Like you can go to there's only one Mormon group. You know what I'm saying? There's only one Jehovah's Witness group. But we're kind of all there's 30,000 different divisions of Christianity in this world, which is terrible. But God's able to use it right now to keep them from really being able to kind of like lump everybody together. So this is what's happening, and you guys need to know this because this is what's to come. Okay, is they're not going to tell you that you can't be a Christian. They're going to tell you can't preach the gospel.
Yeah.
And to somebody who is a real Christian, that's the same thing. But what do the majority of supposed Christians not do? Preach the gospel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not even going to bother 95% of the church. It's this minority group, the disciples of Jesus Christ, that are going to suffer from that. Because we're going to do it anyway. And they're going to start by finding us. Because it's really, homie, it's a terrorist threat and it's hate speech. I'm keeping it real. Like, according to law and what a terrorist threat actually is, the gospel is technically that. I'm telling you, I'm threatening you. I am telling you that something bad is going to happen to you if you don't do something else. That's a terrorist threat. Bro, if you don't repent, my God, homie, is going to throw you into hell. That's why you can't say it in school. Because it's a threat. Well, they tell you can't threaten them kids with the gospel. You see what I'm saying? So this has already begun. The system is already in place. It's just not enough of us preaching the gospel to where they don't really have to enforce it. It's kind of like the stop sign law. Like they enforce it every once in a while. But it's not enough of a problem for them to like really have a police at every stop sign. Like, yo, stop running these things and you're killing kids.
But let it be the end of the year and they got to meet that
Yeah,
quota.
yeah.
He gonna catch one.
But see, let us all start proclaiming the gospel. Oh, they're not having that. So the whole world will change. The world as we know it, this country as we know it, bro, they will amend so much of the Constitution. They will change so many laws overnight, bro, to put a stop to that. You feel me? But see, we're not because we're not doing our part. They don't have to do theirs. They can be cool with us because we're cool with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like jail. Like we really ain't like we don't have to trip right now because there's a bigger situation going on. So like, especially like with the blacks, like okay, these Bloods, Crips, all that. Well, in the street we funkin', but when you get to jail, well now we riding with ours, they riding with theirs.
We can't
But
mingle
see,
together,
it's still
right?
like, well, we only cool with each other because we cool with each other right now. That's how this works. It's like the church is like, well, we're cool with y'all right now because we're really trying to just get this money. That's how it be in the street when these gang truces and all of that. You feel me? All right, man, let's chill out, man. All right, man, we're just gonna get this money.
Yeah.
Just don't step on my toes. I just step on yours. That's our relationship with the world right now.
Man, so true.
And what's crazy is this is the insanity behind it, and this is how you know it's a lie because it's not true. Is we say, well, we're doing this to get the money so that we can win souls. But what you're abandoning to get the money to win souls is what wins souls. The gospel of Jesus Christ. See, money is not the power of God unto salvation. The gospel is. So how are you putting down the tool of salvation to go purchase salvation?
For 2,500.
But that's how you know it's not true. It's just something we say so we can pacify the real truth of the issue is that no, we're still really in love with this world. We still like having our really nice stuff. And so we're willing to abandon eternity, homie, for momentary glory.
I used to see that when I was younger on TV. Would be like, you'd have a minister.
Oh yeah, he's selling you everything.
Man, sister came up here and she brought $10,000 to the church, and 2 weeks later she hit the jackpot, the lotto, 150. million in a tire or something. I'm like, come on, stop it.
You probably won't never serve God a day in her life ever again. You're gonna burn hella rich.
You can have all the money in the world, and if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't happy, it don't mean nothing.
That mean nothing, bro. Money ain't nothing, bro. It's not money people are after, brother. It's power. Money is a means to an end, homie. In the Garden of Eden, the devil didn't offer them money. Money would have meant nothing. There was no monetary system in the garden, but there was still sin. So it can't be about money. Because before there was money, there was temptation to sin. So what was it that he offered them really, homie? Power.
Power. Yep.
Power.
To be
Because
like
knowledge
God, like us.
is power, homie. See, if you can know what he knows, you can do what he does. You see what I'm saying? That's what it was about.
Man, that's crazy.
So you gotta think that, but keep it real, bro. That's why that's why we want money, because the way it makes you feel. Think about it, bro. Money, when you got a lot of it, it make you feel like God. I can make stuff happen. Because the Bible even says in our system, it says money is the answer to all things, and it's true.
The love of money.
Is the root of all kinds of evil.
They all chasing behind the riches of the world, but
Yeah.
the real riches is in the afterlife.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. And even there's also the real riches are also here. Like, I know a man who was in ministry and was not a Christian, but one of the most famous ministers in this world. I'm not gonna put him on blast, but I know him very well. He won a Lifetime Achievement Award. And he's sitting in the back. He's a millionaire. You know, everybody knows him. I mean, this is how famous he is. Donnie McClurkin left his own tour to come present the award to this man as being his spiritual father and the godfather of basically what we know now today to be Christian music. You feel me? And he's sitting in his green room weeping on his knees because he ruined his relationship with his wife. Most of his kids don't even believe in Jesus because of what they've seen in church and stuff. He wasn't the example he was supposed to be. His health is terrible because all you ever did, you fell in love with that road and you never would stop. You don't take breaks, so your body, you're 60 years old and your body's breaking down. And you're not the man you used to be, and all of these things, bro. And he's sitting in the back and he said, man, I would give it all for one more day with my wife, man. So the riches of the kingdom are also here. Oh, you mean to tell me that Adam and Eve weren't blessed with the riches of the kingdom? Well, that's what. If you think about, bro, what the devil did. How he said, "Do this, and you'll be like God."